Did you know Buddha Purnima celebrates 3 milestones in Buddha's life? Under the gentle glow of a full moon, a feeling of peace settles over the world. Buddha Purnima, also known as Buddha Day, Buddhist Festival, Buddha's Birthday, Buddha Enlightenment Day, and Vesak Day, is in the air that celebrates the incredible journey of Siddhartha Gautama, the man who became the Buddha, the Enlightened One. A young prince named Siddhartha, born into royalty, his life was a tapestry woven with silk and gold. He lived in a grand palace, surrounded by beautiful gardens and playful friends. But unlike other children who dreamt of adventure, Siddhartha felt a strange emptiness within him. He was curious about the world beyond the palace walls, a world he only glimpsed through high windows. A renowned astrologer had predicted at Siddhartha's birth that he had the potential to become either a great saint or a conquering king. To prevent him from pursuing a saintly path, his father, the king, ensured Siddhartha remained ignorant of suffering or discomfort, even forbidding the presence of the elderly or sick within the palace. At the tender age of 16, Siddhartha was married to the era's most beautiful princess. One sunny day, while the king was out of the city, Siddhartha got the opportunity to ride outside the palace with his loyal charioteer. As their chariot rolled through bustling streets, Siddhartha saw for the first time an old man, bent with age and leaning on a cane. He had never seen such a sight before. The prince, filled with concern, asked his charioteer, "Why is that man like that?" The charioteer replied gently, "Everyone grows old, Prince. It's a part of life." Further down the road, they encountered a sick person, groaning in pain. Siddhartha's heart ached for the stranger. He questioned his charioteer again, "What is wrong with that person?" The charioteer explained that sickness is another truth of life, something everyone faces. Finally, they came across a funeral procession. The sight of mourners carrying a body on a stretcher filled Siddhartha with deep sadness. He couldn't believe his eyes. "What happened?" he whispered, his voice trembling. The charioteer, his voice heavy, said, "Death is inevitable, Prince. It's the final journey of all living things." These encounters shook Siddhartha's world. He realized that his sheltered life had hidden the harsh realities of life: aging, sickness, and death. He couldn't ignore the questions burning within him. Why is there so much suffering? Is there a way to escape this cycle of pain? Determined to find answers, Siddhartha made a life-changing decision. He left behind his royal life, his comfortable clothes, his beautiful wife, his newborn child, and the rest of the family. He became a seeker of truth, traveling the land and learning from wise teachers. He visited every known teacher of that time and all religious establishments, practiced what they advised, pushed himself to the limits, and remained hungry for days and months, to the extent that his body had no energy left. But yet, the answer remained difficult to find. It was only at age 35, vowing not to move until he found enlightenment, meditating for 49 days beneath the Bodhi tree in solitude. As the full moon bathed the world in its silvery light, Siddhartha delved deep within himself. He confronted his own fears, his desires, and the fleeting nature of life. Finally, a sense of peace and understanding washed over him. He had transcended the limitations of his mind and experienced the ultimate awakening. He had become the Buddha, the Enlightened One. Buddha, also known as Shakyamuni, the sage of the Sakya clan, the Tathagata, thus gone one, or the Jina, the conqueror of the world, didn't keep his newfound wisdom to himself. He spent the rest of his life teaching others the path to inner peace and freedom from suffering. His teachings, known as the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, are a roadmap for navigating life's challenges with compassion and mindfulness and achieving nirvana or enlightenment. I will leave the link to the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path videos at the end of this video. The entire lunar month of Vesak, in which Buddha Purnima falls, is considered auspicious for meritorious and spiritual deeds, as this not only marks Buddha's enlightenment but also his birth and his attainment of Parinirvana, the final liberation from suffering and the cycle of rebirth. So this month marks 3 pivotal events in the life of Siddhartha Gautama, and all these events took place on full moon nights. Just imagine how auspicious is the full moon night of this month. Buddhists around the world participate in acts of generosity, meditation retreats, and teachings to deepen their understanding of the Buddha's message. Throughout the month of Vesak, the spirit of Buddha Purnima extends beyond the walls of temples. In Sri Lanka, liquor and meat shops close down, emphasizing non-violence and compassion. Animals are released, signifying liberation and a chance for a fresh start. The vibrant streets come alive with colorful Vesak lanterns, each a symbol of dispelling darkness and illuminating the path toward enlightenment. In Thailand, communities come together for merit-making ceremonies. People offer food and robes to monks as a gesture of gratitude and respect. Elaborate sandcastle mandalas are built, intricate works of art that represent the impermanence of all things. The gentle glow of candlelight illuminates the night as devotees practice candlelight processions, a symbol of the Buddha's teachings spreading far and wide. Indonesia brings its own unique traditions to Vesak. Monks perform pradaksina, a ritual circumambulation around a stupa or temple, symbolizing respect and the cyclical nature of life. They share holy water and light, representing the enlightenment that the Buddha attained and the potential for enlightenment that resides within each person. No matter where you are in the world, the message of Buddha Purnima transcends borders and cultures. It's a universal call for peace, encouraging us to live in harmony with all beings and work towards a world free from conflict. It's a call for compassion, prompting us to help those in need and alleviate suffering wherever we see it. And it's a call for wisdom, offering the Buddha's teachings as a guiding light on the path toward a meaningful and fulfilling life. The Buddha also discovered or popularized practices like mindfulness of breathing, vipassana meditation, and loving-kindness meditation. These practices, along with others, form the core of Buddhist meditation used by millions worldwide. As we are getting closer to Buddha Purnima, it seems as if our time to attain enlightenment is near. Buddha's journey inspires me a lot. Let us commit to following the Eightfold Path, even in small ways each day. Don't forget to check out my daily YouTube shorts where I share Buddha's wisdom in bite-sized pieces to remind ourselves of our ultimate goal, to attain nirvana. Let us cultivate compassion within ourselves and extend it outwards to the world around us. By embracing the spirit of Buddha Purnima, we can all contribute to a more peaceful and enlightened world. Subscribe for more content and please leave a comment below wishing everyone a happy Buddha Purnima. Happy Buddha Purnima to you and your family from Monk at Heart.